45.
Right now at 11, former Congressman Howard Coble is hospitalized. We'll tell you what we know about his situation. Plus, moving coal ash, how Duke Energy plans to do just that. And changes are coming for Medicaid users in North Carolina, when they will begin. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Sharon Stone. We're following some breaking news tonight. Former U.S. Representative Howard Coble has been hospitalized. Our Kristen Drummond is live outside of Moses Cone Hospital with the details. So, Kristen, what can you tell us about Coble's condition? Wildlife officers are investigating a deadly hunting accident. Officials say 70-year-old George Olivo of Reedsville died after falling from an elevated tree stand north of Eden. Reports show between 2013 and 2014, there were 39 reported accidents. 2 of those were fatal. Experts say there are several measures you can take to prevent accidents, including wearing a safety harness, using a haul line, and checking your equipment.
Also, another good one would be to notify friends or family where you intend to be during that hunt and an estimated time as to when you might be returning.
Green encourages hunters to always carry a cell phone or radio. The NC Wildlife Resources Commission is investigating Olivo's death. Officials say it appears to be an accident. The Durham County Sheriff's deputy who pulled 2 young girls from a pond is speaking out about the ordeal. Authorities believe 29-year-old Alan Lassiter of Raleigh tried to drown his 3- and 5-year-old girls. His 7-year-old son got away. Deputy David Earp is a courtesy officer at the Audubon Lake Apartments. He received a call about a disturbance near the pond Sunday night. Earp says he heard crying and sprung into action.
Saw one kid above water crying, and then I saw another one who was completely submerged in water. So I dropped some of my equipment and I immediately just ran in to the water and grabbed both of them. And
Lassiter is charged with 3 counts of attempted murder for trying to kill his 3 kids, Callista, Bethany, and Alan. The 3-year-old girl remains in critical condition. The 5-year-old is in good condition. Lassiter is being held on a more than $2 million bond. Duke Energy is preparing to excavate 2 dry coal ash stacks at the Dan River Steam Station. Almost half of the coal ash stored there will be taken out. More than 1 million tons of ash will be moved from Eden to a fully lined landfill in Virginia. It's estimated to cost between $2 and $10 billion to close all coal ash basins around the Carolinas.
We believe normally those costs are handled through the rate-making process, but we'll be looking to the North Carolina Utilities Commission to determine how those costs will be handled. Right now, we're still just in the beginning phases. There's a lot of work ahead of us, and we'll be determining that as time goes on.
Excavation should begin next month. The entire project at Dan River Steam Station is expected to be finished by August of 2019. A state Senate committee advanced a $2 billion infrastructure bond plan today. The bill slates money for infrastructure improvements for the UNC system, state community colleges, the National Guard, and state parks. Yesterday, some Democrats pointed out that funding for projects at historically black universities was not included in the bond proposal. Late this afternoon, a committee added in projects at NC Central University, NC University, and others, as well as more repair and renovation funds for the UNC system.
I think that it did consider comments made by various people, both openly and some of the private comments that people made, which is how this process should work, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
If passed by the legislature, it will go to the voters during the presidential primary that is expected to be in March. The House and Senate give initial approval to a Medicaid overhaul for the state. The Senate approved the Medicaid bill quickly. Members of the House had a lengthy debate about whether it will help or hinder health care in North Carolina. Medicaid is government health care insurance that costs almost $15 billion. Amy Elliott takes a closer look at the issue. The changes in the Medicaid system are not expected to take place for at least 3.5 years.
This is the Tdap vaccine. This protects against tetanus, diphtheria, and pertussis.
Time is running out for many 7th graders across the state. They must show proof of 2 vaccinations before they're suspended from school. Starting this year, 7th graders need to get both their Tdap vaccine and meningococcal vaccine within 30 days of the first day of school.
We try to do everything we can to spread the word to the community. The providers and the community and the parents have done a wonderful job to get these children in to be vaccinated.
Doctors also recommend making sure your child is up to date on other vaccines and doing a yearly checkup while at the clinic.